the Vice Chancellor of Sokoto State University, Professor Bashir Garba, and also the Commissioner for Digital Economy, Sokoto State, Honorable Bashir Umar Kwabo, along with all other stakeholders, for coming up with this international conference discussing on the artificial intelligence in academia, living or living the trend. This topic or this theme for the conference is very apt, particularly in northern Nigeria, where we are mostly very slow when it comes to discussing topical issues in academia. I commend the effort of the organizers, and I also appreciate the organizers for inviting me to serve as the keynote speaker for the international conference. In addition, it is always important for academia to be proactive when it comes to industrial revolution. In the first industrial revolution, Africa was largely left behind. In the second industrial revolution, most of our countries were left behind. In the third industrial revolution, most of the African countries were left behind. And also in the fourth industrial revolution, which commenced around 23 years ago, most of the African countries that we are proud of are becoming more proactive than the first, second, and the third industrial revolution. When it comes to industrial revolution, being proactive is key to the success of each and every institution, and is key to the success of each and every nation. If you look at it in the first industrial revolution, Britain was very successful because of their proactive nature. In the second industrial revolution, British, Belgium, Germany, France, and the US were very successful because of their proactiveness. In the third industrial revolution, in addition to the countries of the second industrial revolution, in the third industrial revolution, Japan and Australia were successful because they were proactive. And if you look at the three industrial revolutions, what we call Industry 1, Industry 2, or Industry 3, Africa was significantly left behind, except particularly Cairo and most probably places like Baghdad and Andalus, that is the current day Spain. Besides this, you will clearly see that most of our developing countries, either in Africa, Asia, and at that time even some in Europe, were left behind. Now we are in the fourth industrial revolution, in which artificial intelligence is part and parcel of it. There is need for our academic institutions, our higher institutions of learning, to be proactive, to discuss the development of the industrial revolution, so that we will be able to bridge the gap between the developed countries on one hand and the developing countries on the other. It is because of this I am highly excited, and I also commend the effort of the Vice Chancellors of iconic Open University, Sokoto State University, and also the Commissioner for Digital Economy, Sokoto State, for being proactive in organizing this very important international conference where we are invited to come and discuss the application and the implication of artificial intelligence in academia, whether we are to partake in or we are to abstain from it. This topic is very apt, is very relevant, and is also very key to the success of our academic institutions of our learning. Furthermore, if we take the topic or the theme of the discussion in this conference, artificial intelligence and the future of academia, living the trend, there are two key terms. The first one is the word academia, or rather artificial intelligence. The second one is academia.